Hello and welcome to Inside Line. I'm Stephen Otley and I'm joined this week by Matt Campbell.
G'day.
Now this week we'll take a look at Alfa Romeo's baby supercar, BMW's new M4 Coupe and the cheapest cars to run. But first it's time for our internet burnout. And this week we take a look at the dangers of rallying.
Well, I guess that bloke was just lucky that there was a car there to stop him, right?
Yeah, he was gone otherwise, wasn't he?
Exactly.
Now, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want to be a rally co-driver with some of these blokes. I mean, this next guy, it's unbelievable.
It sure is. And what's with the guy at the end with the phone? Yeah. He's just standing there. Everybody's just standing there watching. Oh, good crash.
Yeah.
Well done.
Maybe he's uploading it to YouTube.
Exactly.
Now, moving on to safer matters, and this week, Alfa Romeo launched its long-awaited 4C sports car in Italy. The company calls it a baby supercar and is hopeful it will spearhead a revival for the brand after years of decline. Now, what do you reckon, Matt? Can Alfa become a serious player again?
I think it could. It's going to play in a bit of a niche field with this sort of car, though. They're talking about a price tag of around 80 grand. It's a 1.8 litre turbocharged rear-wheel drive. Fun little thing. Yeah. But they're not going to sell many of them, are they?
Yeah, they're not going to sell 10,000 a year, are they, in Australia? Like it is a, like you said, it's a niche sports car.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's the big question mark over Alfa, isn't it? The future. You know, they've been talking about new models for so long. This Giulia, the replacement for the 159, which disappeared years ago, and they still haven't replaced it. I mean, it's remarkable, isn't it? They just still haven't really shored up what they're doing beyond this.
Exactly. I mean, there are reports that they're going to get rid of their small cars, the Mito and the Giulietta.
Which is crazy, because you need that volume.
It goes against what all the other luxury car makers are doing in going down the market to get people in earlier.
The potential is there, isn't it? If they can get some SUVs based on Jeeps, then Alfa could be a big brand again.
It could be, and I mean, there's people out there who love the Alfa brand and love everything it stands for, Steve. I know you're one of them. So yeah, I mean, there is potential, but I don't know whether they'll be able to realise that potential.
Yeah, we'll have to be interested to see how it all plays out.
Sure will.
Now, while we're talking fast cars, BMW has this week revealed details of its new twin-turbo six-cylinder engine for its upcoming M3 and M4 performance cars. It's packing 316 kilowatts and more than 500 newton metres. Now, it sounds pretty good on paper, doesn't it, mate?
It sure does. Turbocharging will always give you more torque or pulling power. So it's up by already more than 100 newton metres on the 4-litre V8 that it replaces, and in excess of 500 newton metres. So it could be 550, could be up towards 600, really. And it's all doing that with a litre less engine capacity and twin turbos. So it's going to be more efficient as well, considerably more efficient. I mean, they're
talking 8.5 litres per 100k, which is impressive for a car.
It is.
We obviously haven't driven it, but you can just assume, based on previous M3s, it's going to be pretty quick. It
should be pretty quick, yeah. And the old one uses 12.4 litres. So, I mean, it's a 50% reduction pretty much. So
the one thing that gets me, though, is this is the it for these high-revving, naturally aspirated engines that M cars were so famous for. The original M3 with its 6, the old V10 and the M5. And, I know it's the way the world's going. Like I say, more torque, lower fuel consumption, but it's just a bit sad, isn't it?
Oh, well, yeah, undoubtedly. But, you just have to look at what everyone in the manufacturing business is doing. It's downsizing for better efficiency because they've got to meet these strict emissions regulations. Yeah. And this all plays a part in that. So it's, wipe away the tears, but seriously, it's not going to be a bad car.
Yeah. Well, looking forward to actually driving it.
Yeah.
Now, finally this week, something a bit more affordable than those fast cars. The NRMA has released a study into running costs and declared the cheapest cars to own and run. Now, what's the best car on a budget, Matt?
Well, unsurprisingly, it's one of the cheapest cars money can buy, the Mitsubishi Mirage. It's a 12,990 city car, the base model. This car drives affordable cars comparison earlier this year, so it's no real surprise that it's really cheap to own and run. So, they're saying if you're based on a 40-year-old male, that hypothetical situation, with a good driving record, it'll cost you about $93 a week compared to something like a Commodore, which is about 200 plus. So,
and what about the other end of the scale? What's the most expensive car to run?
A huge amount of this comes down to depreciation.
Yeah.
And cars like the Mercedes C63 AMG Black Series, which is, a $245,000 sports car. Of course, you're going to lose more money if you pay more money to have it.
Well, I guess if you're spending 250 grand on a car, you're not too worried about how much it costs to run.
Usually not, no.
Well, that's it for Inside Line this week. As always, stay tuned to drive.com.au for all the latest motoring news, reviews and videos. Thanks for watching.